Hello there everyone. Today we will be reading the children's book Some Things Are Scary by Florence Parry Hyder and pictures by Robert Osborne. Let's see when this is printed. Text copyright 1969 and fourth printing April 1974. This is a very old book and I was not born in the 70s, I was born in 1991. So I think my mother must have had this book when she was teaching. To my son Chris, with love from the mother. Now if that's not an ominous dedication, I don't know what is. Some things are scary. Seeing something on your plate that you know you're not going to like is scary. Stepping on something squishy when you're in your bare feet is scary. Getting hugged by somebody you don't like is scary. Smelling a flower and finding a bee was smelling it first is scary. Stepping down from something that is higher than you thought it was is scary. Thinking your loose tooth is going to fall out before you can show someone how loose it is scary. Roller skating downhill when you haven't learned how to stop is scary. That's a pretty great detail there. Witches are scary. Holding on to someone's hand that isn't your mother's when you thought it was is scary. Seeing a big warning sign when you can't read the rest of the words is scary. Pushing somebody you thought was your brother but wasn't is scary. Opening a present when you're afraid it socks is scary. Alligators, if they eat you, are scary. Looking into a mirror when you're having a haircut and they're cutting it too short is scary. Pirates are scary. Doing something you shouldn't be doing is scary. Waiting to jump out and say boo at someone is scary. Knowing that someone is waiting to jump out and say boo at you is scary. Thinking that there might be something scary in your closet is scary and redundant. Thinking about a big bird with big teeth that might come down and carry you away is scary. Thinking what if there were no bars on the cages in the zoo is scary. Thinking you're not going to get picked for either side is scary. Skeletons are scary. Seeing an apple with a moustache is scary. Having to talk to strange grown-ups is scary. Reaching under your bed for your shoes and grabbing something you don't know what is scary. Scary things are scary. Now what I like about this edition of the book is that it includes some things that are actually quite funny. The apple with the moustache and, the socks and everything. Whereas there is an updated version of the book that seems to focus on more kind of things that children are actually scared of, which isn't quite as entertaining to an adult. And the new version of the book has some updated illustrations, which have some of the character of these old ones, but what I like about these is just how simple and how evocative they are. I mean, how great is this kid right here? It's phenomenal. And it's the kind of thing that I don't think I would be able to even think about illustrating this book in a way that's as evocative of the feelings of fear and kind of still being so entertaining as this one. So yes, this book is very entertaining and I'm very glad that I had the opportunity to read it. It's one of those things that I didn't think much of as a child. Like, this wasn't really read to me. It was one that was just around. And when I became a teenager, I thought this book was absolutely hilarious. And so, I would show it to everyone. And I think I did a reading of it once 6 or 7 years ago where I did it in a stupid, seductive voice, but we won't do that today. So there we go. That is Some Things Are Scary.